to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. A judge ordered New York City to reinstate 16 sanitation workers fired earlier this year for refusing to comply with a COVID-19 vaccination mandate for city employees. Judge Ralph Parizo, who sits on the New York Supreme Court in Staten Island, ruled on Tuesday that the city's health commissioner could not change the workers' terms of employment, also referencing Biden stating that the pandemic is over. Parizo ruled that the city owes the workers back pay from when they were fired in February for failing to comply with the mandate, which was implemented last October. The city states that it appealed the ruling and the mandate remains in effect. Quote, the vaccination mandate for city employees was not just about safety and public health, it was about compliance. If it was about safety and public health, unvaccinated workers would have been placed on leave the moment the order was issued. He also stated if it was about safety and public health, the health commissioner would have issued citywide mandate for vaccination for all residents. The city health commissioner extended the vaccination mandate to private sector employees in December, but Mayor Eric Adams previously announced that the requirement will end on November 1st. Quote, there is nothing in the record to support the rationality of keeping a vaccination mandate for public employees while vacating the mandate for the private sector employees or creating a carve out for certain professions like athletes, artists, and performers. This is clearly an arbitrary action because we are dealing with identical unvaccinated people being treated differently by the same administrative agency. When asked about the city's decision to end the private employer mandate, Biden on Tuesday stated that's a local judgment. The city strongly disagrees with the ruling as the mandate is firmly grounded in law and is critical to New York's public health. We have already filed an appeal. In the meantime, the mandate remains in place as the ruling pertains solely to the individual petitioners in the case. We continue to review the court's decision, which conflicts with numerous other rulings already upholding the mandate. And that was stated by a New York City Law Department spokesperson. So I'm just going to start off by saying that this is a very great move. I feel like this is something that needs to take place because originally this should not have happened to these workers at all, due to the fact that people or the powers that be decided that they wanted to change whatever contract the workers initially signed illegally in order to implement whatever it is that they wanted to implement and push. And I'm very happy that the workers are going to receive back pay um as well. Like I said, it was probably a very tough time for those workers. They had to be off work for a very long time. They probably had to substitute and find, two or three different jobs in order to fill in for that one job because they were unfairly let go of their job. And like I said, the main people that I can blame are the ones out there that solely stated that anybody that doesn't go out there and listen to the government, they deserve to lose their jobs. Everybody deserves to lose their job and to live out on the streets and to be homeless and all this other, like all of those people. I blame them because for the longest duration of those 2 years, you had people coming out in droves and they were literally attacking people online, especially workers, because how the workers were going about certain things and how it is that they were doing certain things. Because other people felt that, well, if I sat up there, went out there, then you have no, like I said, there's two different things. You wanted to get it because you wanted to get it. Other people have the right to make a decision not to. Everybody has their own decision. Some people got it, some people didn't get it. Some people were directly in the middle. Maybe some people decided to get one and they didn't get the rest of them, right? So you got three different sections of people, but only one section was horrendously and horribly vilified and criminalized. and they were the only ones that had to suffer a certain type of treatment both online and in real life by way of them losing their livelihoods, their jobs, or being laid off for a untold amount of time. Like I said, that's wrong, and it just should not have happened. There should have been other ways to go about this that would not have affected them. And then on top of that, these are city workers. You need city workers. They're the main, people that keep everything going, right? They keep the streets clean. They pick up the trash. Some, individuals go through and clean sewers and different things of this nature. Like I said, you need these people to keep the city running. Without these people, it's going to be curtains. Everything is going to really start to fall apart, and you're going to notice it sooner than later. Like I said, let a nice bit of snow fall in the city, and the city decided that they wanted to lay off the workers. How do you expect those roads to get cleared if there's like 5+ inches of snow directly on those roads? How do you think that people are going to be able to make it to work? They're not. It's going to bring the city directly to a standstill. Why? Because you don't have city workers that are going out there in a large trucks plowing the roadways, plowing the side streets, plowing the parking lots, and so on and so on and so on. So, like I said before, this is a major win for those workers that were fired, and hopefully they will, take this and they will reverse a lot of the other jobs that have been lost because of everything that has been implemented and how it is that they wanted to change the workers' contracts that they originally signed. So, much love and appreciation to all city workers out there. Thank you for the hard work and the dedication that you do every single day. And, no matter, how it is that people treat you and how rude that you are, you still go through and, do your job. If you don't hear it a lot, I love you. I appreciate you. Keep up the hard work because we need you. And thank you for your dedication every day.